tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm for Wharton. First up, Winston man remanded to prison for murder of ex-wife. Winston Benjamin, the quarantine man accused of killing his ex-wife Yancy Brush, was today remanded to prison for her murder. The 40-year-old Benjamin appeared at the Wim Magistrates Court before Magistrate Caroline Artiga, where he was not required to plead to the indictable offense. The unrepresented Benjamin is expected to return to court on December 19th. Monday last, Benjamin fatally stabbed his ex-wife Yancy Brush as she was making a purchase at a shop in the Ulverston village. The man then fled the scene and was later caught unless beholden back down by police officers. More news after the break.
Extra beer is the beer to drink. Grab one now, grab one now. Drink extra beer and come to your senses.
Enjoy a great extra Pilsner beer, now available in regular and light. Taste real smooth with no hangover. It's the perfect beer, according to Drinkers Review.
Me drink beer in a real life.
Distributed by the wholesale distributors in the stockbroke market. Telephone 683-9500. Extra beer is also found in supermarkets and stores nationwide. It's the perfect beer.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it gonna be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Pass back.
All roads lead to the Rising Sun Turf Club for Judgment Day horse race meeting Sunday, October 23rd. The event promises to be a classic with the country's best horses and jockeys on show. The feature event is a scorch and will see top E and lower horses battling for a purse of $600,000. The main supporting race is another belter and will bring together the G1 and lower horses competing for a purse of $400,000. 7 races, over $5 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. It's Judgment Day at the Rising Sun Turf Club, Sunday, October 23rd. Thunderbolt will provide you a musical entertainment at the track. After the races, the entertainment will move to the pool hall at number 22 Village, Ope Tongue Bobbies, with 71 songs for barbecue and lime. See you there.
Sponsored by Banks. Have fun in Banks Country. Promoted by Jumbo Jet Auto Sales.
Thanks for staying with us. One chamber is calling for the removal of value-added tax from surveillance equipment, which it believes can lead to a reduction in crime.
Vishnu Durga, president of the Georgian Chamber of Commerce, is making a pitch to the government to have the value-added tax on security equipment removed.
We've heard from them that some of the breakthroughs came through technology, came through them being able to identify perpetrators. We are actively lobbying, and I'm hoping that this doesn't influence our lobby, for the complete removal of VAT and duty, because right now you would have to apply for a waiver on security equipment, because we do believe that with a complete waiver, you walk in, there's no duty, no VAT on security equipment. Not only does it allow you to more easily access this equipment, you can then buy better quality equipment, so not when something happens and you replay the video, it's useless. You can actually access better equipment. And now this would also help the public sector, because when a crime is committed in an area, they can look at all the entities, and mostly private entities, that already have footage.
He said collectively the private sector contributed just around $40 billion towards security on an annual basis. So far for this year, the Guyana Police Force is reporting a 21% reduction in crime. The lawmen are also saying that the use of digital surveillance system has helped to crack some of the cases.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When it's give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up, turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stagging on me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stack up, hand on, hand up, hand up, hand up, hand up, stack up, stack up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple Ice Cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
It's ready for the non-stop adrenaline pounding excitement, cause it's time to saddle up the Cowboys for their Rima Park Rodeo at Rising Sun.
Sunday the 30th of October.
Rising Sun Turf Club, West Coast Berbice. It's all the fun and thrills you could think of. Presented by Rising Sun Turf Club. Some of the bravest cowboys from Brazil, Venezuela, Suriname, Chile, Peru, Panama, and our own local legends from our Rupununi, Wild Steers, Bucking Broncos, and Swirling Lassos. The wildest, ridden by the bravest. Yee-haw! Tickets, $1,500. It's the best and wildest rodeo event you've ever seen in Guyana. Music and fun for the entire family. Show starts at 12 noon, sponsored by Guyana's Tourism Ministry and Banks DIH.
A Guyanese man dodged deportation after he was taken off a plane from New York. This newscast has confirmed that the Guyanese man Wazir Khan, who was taken off a Caribbean Airlines flight on Tuesday night from New York, is the same person who was charged and sentenced for threatening a federal judge. Khan, who remains in U.S. custody, was being deported to Guyana when he began issuing threats to the air marshal and stewards. He was then taken off the flight and handed over to security. News reports out of New York in 2005 reported that Khan, who was 19 years old at the time, was arrested and charged for threatening to kill an individual, blowing up a building and mailing threatening letters to a federal judge. He was also charged with threatening to kill a federal judge who presided over cases involving his brother and mother. That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again tomorrow, same time for another edition.